Hi guys, my name is Alexandru, and while editing I had a pretty crazy idea. What if I do a side-by-side comparison between the iPhone X and a cinema camera, the Blackmagic Ursa Mini 4.6K. So to begin with, why would you want to compare the iPhone X to a cinema camera? Well, if you look at the specs, the iPhone X camera can do 4K 60 FPS, the same as the Blackmagic Ursa can. But if you look at the other cameras on the market, like the DSLRs or the mirrorless camera, the only one who can do 4K 60 FPS are the high-end ones, the most expensive ones, like the GH5 or the Canon 1DX Mark II. So iPhone is pretty crazy at this point. So another crazy thing about the iPhone is that it can do 240 FPS in 180p, and the Ursa can do only 120 in 180p, which is also crazy because this is smaller than the Ursa. So I think it's gonna be a very big difference when it comes to depth of field and bokeh, because the iPhone has a pretty small sensor compared to the Ursa. But I'm really curious to see after all how big is this difference and how good the iPhone can hold up to a cinema camera. So let's find out.
First time I saw you walk on by,
You've got the look,
the talk of the town and the queen of style.
you've got the look,
So hold on, baby, please can I take you by the hand?
you've got the look,
Oh baby,
you've got the look,
I can see you. Oh baby, there's a fire within my heart. It's a feeling that I've got and it's out of control. Baby, give it up or just turn me loose.
you've got it, oh you've got it,
Oh baby, won't you give me the time? Can't you tell me now? I will lose my mind. You know that you got it, you just don't care.
you've got it, oh you've got it.
Yeah. Now, darling, don't walk on by.
Don't walk on by,
You're gonna stop my heart, gonna make me cry.
don't make me cry.
Now hold me tight, cause I love you so.
You've got the look,
I will never ever wanna let you go.
you've got the look,
So hold on, baby, please can I take you by the hand?
you've got the look,
Oh baby,
you've got the look,
I can see you,
you've got the look.
Oh baby,
So guys, I hope you enjoyed this little comparison. I gotta say I was pretty shocked with the iPhone. I wasn't expecting it to be that good, and I gotta say there were some shots where the iPhone did better than the Ursa, like this one with the skater. If you look at the highlights, I gotta say the iPhone does a much better job than the Ursa, which is amazing because the Ursa has 15 stops of dynamic range. So I think the iPhone does some kind of HDR filming, because that's pretty impressive. So when it comes to low light, we can clearly see a big difference between the Ursa and the iPhone, because it's clearly a bigger sensor and the Ursa can take more light, so it's pretty obvious the Ursa wins. But if you think about it, the Ursa is not the best low light camera in the world, so they are pretty close, except the noise level, which is much bigger on the iPhone. But regarding its size and regarding the fact that the iPhone is a phone after all, I think it does an amazing job for a camera. And I'm pretty amazed on how the iPhone did on this comparison. So what I've learned from this comparison is that tools don't matter as much. What matters is the story and how you tell it. And you should always try to invest in yourself and try to learn more about cinematography and how to put the light, because the light is more important than the camera sometimes. Because if you know how to put the light, then you're gonna have a really clean image and a really good quality. So I don't know, I think tools are not so important anymore, especially in 2018 when we have iPhones that do 4K 60 FPS and have a great color. So yeah, I hope you like my review, and I hope this was fun and you had a great time watching it. So until next time, don't forget to like and comment and tell me what should I do more. So subscribe, like, comment, and see you next time. Peace!